I've actually been working on my own comic.
Oh no shit.
Yeah,
writing.
Writing, drawing, inking, pretty much everything, maybe except for color.
That is that's fucking awesome, because like, yeah, we got, where my mind's gonna go on this stuff. We got these fucking grifters that are, oh, we're comic book creators now, and
we're gonna change the world.
Yeah, it's like, man, why are we having a conversation about how well Isom and shit is doing, but also having a conversation about the fucking industry is dying? Shouldn't they solve each other out,
I mean, I personally chuckle to myself whenever someone tries to convince me that Cyberfrog or Isom or whatever throwback to a bygone era comic they're trying to make, because it's not changing the game.
They're not even playing the same game.
Yeah, like, no. I don't even think they're even playing a game. I feel like they're just doing random stuff.
I mean, like, I didn't know this for a long time. By the way, I don't know if you probably are aware of this, but like, they don't do digital.
No, they only do print.
It's fucking crazy to me, man. I don't understand.
In a digital era,
right? It's like, and I'm sure they have their justifications for it, but man, it's like, whatever your reasoning is, it's no different than the guy that's still making DVDs. You know what I mean? And like, won't put shit on streaming,
right?
It's crazy. But yeah, they're selling their stuff through a completely different avenue. They're not like, I mean, like, I think they might try and get their book in a couple of shops here and there, but for the most part, most shops are going to be aware of Comicsgate and shit, and they're not going to want to, stock their stuff, aside from the fact that the way that they sell it is like $35 for a comic, or whatever. And then also, why would a comic shop owner put your comic in his store if all you do all the time is talk shit on every other comic that he sells? You know what I mean? Like, it just seems kind of.
Well, that's and that's kind of the main thing for me, because what I always tell people is I believe in building bridges.
Yep.
And I don't know. I think I might have seen you repost this somewhere, and I know I saw it making the rounds, but it was a video that Tim Seeley had put out.
Yeah,
where he was talking about how, like, like back when I was a kid, I was really into Spider-Man.
Talk about the Clone Saga.
Yeah. He said, like, the Clone Saga came out, and you know what I did? I just stopped reading the Clone Saga.
That's it.
He's like, I still love Spider-Man, but if I don't like it, I'm just not going to read it. And that was me. That was 100% me.
But the thing is, I think that only addresses like part of the issue, because a big part of it is that these guys, these content creators, right? Like their audiences by and large aren't even trying the comics. You know what I mean? So like,
no, they're not.
So you got a bunch of people that are they seem to be fully invested in what's going on with comics, and yet they haven't actually read any of them, and they're just listening to what a YouTuber is saying and shit. And it's like, man, I don't even know how you deal with something like that. It's like, just read some comics, I guess. But yeah, it's a whole mess.
A mess is a mess is a nice way to put it. And I'm not, this is one of those situations where, like, I can't really, this is a pure hypothetical, because let's just be honest with ourselves. It doesn't matter if Isom makes $1 million, because and I mean, when I say that, I mean from like actual people, because that shit's astroturfed anyway.
Yep, 100%.
That shit's astroturfed anyway. Was it that he got Glenn Becked? Let's just go ahead and be honest with ourselves about that.
That's what it is.
and look, I'm not in. This isn't even like conjecture.
Like you mentioned, Blaze. I don't know if you've seen this clip.
The Rippaverse isn't fucking going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. I just fucking realized. For goodness sake, I'm not playing around.
Wow.
That's just a little bit of editing on my part, but no.
I mean,
it's
I'm not gonna lie, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Can we have more of that? Like,
I mean, we can, yeah.
Ooh, got him.
My haters, man. Get in there. Put these my failure, right? Got these gay ass dudes. These guys are 40 and 50 years old doing nonstop damn videos about me. And I'm like, bro, get a grip. A lot of y'all got families. You got women that you're supposed to be tending to, and you worried about me and what it is that I got going because you're so banking on my failure. It's like, bro, the most mild thing, I've said this before, guys. The thing that I've done that's been the most mild thing, the least political thing that I've done, the least controversial thing that I've done, or should have been, was launch a fucking comic book company. Who would have thought?
Wow. I mean,
Fucking mad.
I love how like he's cried about folks being mad, but he's mad.
Right. Like, dude, I mean, listen, dude, like, he's got 500 something thousand subscribers. The fact that he goes after people with a couple of hundred, like we got friends in in our kind of crew that like at one point had just a few hundred subs and would criticize them, and then he'd get right on top of them. And it's like, dude, I think something that you earn whenever you get to that amount of subscribers is like to kind of ignore some of the smaller shit, right? Like you don't have to respond to that.
Dude, I don't really vanity search. I don't really vanity search myself because I honestly just really don't care what people think about me. Especially if it's negative. Like, I mean, and when I say negative, I mean more just like you're just being a hater. Like you're being hateful. Like you're not giving me constructive criticism is one thing. But like if you're just being like a shit ass, I don't care what you think.
Exactly.
Like if you like it's like I'm all for people correcting me when I'm wrong about something, or if I have done something that is egregious and should be called out. Yes, call me out. I don't care. Do it. I would be more mad if you didn't. But I will definitely say, if for whatever reason, someone, especially someone smaller than me, like not on my level. Not to even, I don't even like thinking in those terms, but like if someone came at me with like 2 subscribers, or whatever, and said, "Oh, hey, I got a video here. I'm gonna cook Blur Without Fear. Check this out." I've already won.
Well, I mean, the only thing that can happen there is you help them. And that's the main reason not to do it is because like clearly somebody's just trying to get some clout on your name, and it's like we got this guy right here trying to get clout on our name right now. What's up, Bob?
Yeah, no, I need some clout, guys. You guys got some clout for me?
All that for a drop of clout.
It was a lot of work to get in here too. My computer did not want to work with me.
Man,
this was an event. No.
Everybody's having problems this morning. I still need to actually switch this keyboard out, so I might have to go silent for a second while I do that. But
hey, I got you. I got you. We got this. We have the con. We have the con.
I mean, Bob literally does have control over there, so he can.
Each other.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all know each other at all. If y'all talked before or nothing, but like,
no, I don't believe so. I don't. Oh, wait, where? Oh, there he is.
I'm scared.
Like, no, I'm out.
Don't expect stuff.
I don't know if you've seen it all. That we kind of got this initiative thing we've been doing for like a year now. There's like a few channels that come together. We stream weekly, and just kind of got our communities together and trying to do some kind of algorithmic pushback against the bullshit on YouTube. But yeah, Bob's been pretty. Bob is actually he debated not just Ethan Van Sciver but Eric at different points, and some pretty fucking banger moments came out of both of those.
Oh wow!
Bob is
I need to see these. I'm certain that they the EVSs and the Rippas.
Yeah.
I'm sure they were just above board about the whole thing.
Oh yeah, totally honest, guys. Yeah. I'll pull up a clip real quick, Bob, and you can play that.
They were very respectful. It was ridiculous.
Salt of the earth.
Yeah. Rippa started by threatening him. It's like how he started the debate. But yeah.
Oh my god. Are we like 5?
Well, what it is is that like I think he kind of felt some valid criticism hitting him for the first time ever. And also in the debate, Bob exposed his ass on a couple of different points, and he did not like that shit. So after it was over, he went on like a 2-hour post stream just fucking ranting and talking all kinds of mad shit.
Instead, you bitching about me with your other homies trying to take up for autistic people who ain't even offended at your bitch ass. That's why I know he didn't come. He didn't offend trying to take up for autistic people and trying to take up for come from the Irish. Raise your motherfucking kids. They built too tough for that. Shit, cuss. And you couldn't take your ass too fucking tough. Maybe he can't be Irish.
And making shit up, and yeah, it was a sight to behold.
Wow. I mean, I can definitely say that just in my limited experience talking to him, which is not an enjoyable experience.
Didn't you go on a stream once? Didn't you?
Yeah, just the one time. Like, it was one of those situations. Like, I will definitely, because like let's just like put the address the elephant in the room. I'm not a debater. I'm honestly not a very aggressive person. I don't like, if I believe something and I think someone else doesn't, my general mentality is, well, okay, fine. Go with God or whatever imaginary person you believe in or whatever the hell. I don't care. I third generation don't give a fuck. And so like a lot of times I'm just kind of like, whatever, dude. Like I might get mad about something or whatever, but like I generally am just like, whatever. So like it ended up, I think like it turned into a shouting match at some point. I honestly don't really remember that much of that part because I just kind of blocked it out. But like afterwards, I remember pointing out that he didn't understand what a legacy character was, and when he.
What's the problem with the new legacy characters though? Because legacy characters are a comic book tradition.
New legacy character. What do you mean new legacy character? Are
you
talking about knockoff versions? Is that what you're referring to?
Okay, so you understand what a legacy character is, right?
Yes, I'm asking you for clarification. Can you answer what the question I just had?
Well, I'm trying to understand how you are asking what a legacy character is. A legacy character is simply a character.
Saying, what do you mean by new legacy character? If they're a legacy character, they wouldn't be new.
What? No, legacy characters are characters that carry on the legacy. You understand that, right?
Yes, I understand that, but if it's a legacy character, the character itself has been there and it's ingrained in comic books, as you just said. So what do you mean new?
Because there are new characters created to add on to the legacy. Please don't tell me you're this dumb.
And when I tried to when I asked him a question, because he was like, I think it was because it started off with him complaining about people tokenizing characters, and he mentions like the Jon Stewarts, the Miles Moraleses, and so on and so forth. But like I asked him, I said, do you like the Flash?
Mm-hmm.
Do you like Hal Jordan?
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah. I said, those are legacy characters. I was like, Barry Allen is not the first Flash. Neither is Hal Jordan the first Green Lantern. I was like, they literally had characters who came before them. They may not be as popular, but Jay Garrick is the first Flash. Mm-hmm. Alan Scott is the original Green Lantern. And he just kind of looked at me as if I grew two heads. And honestly, what's kind of funny about it, and I actually feel gross saying this, but like after we had our little, shouting match, and there was, I guess he felt there was no more content to mine out of me, we actually got along. I mean, in so much as two people who aren't arguing with each other, It was like, oh, well, I was like, I do agree. This is a problem in comics. Taking a otherwise marginalized character and just slapping a already well-known title on them. I'm not the hugest fan of it myself. I don't hate it. But if there is an option to make a new character that is of a marginalized community, I say go for it. I would rather new characters be created who can stand on their own than have to live in the shadow of somebody else. But I don't get irrationally angry about it when a black or brown character becomes like Batman
the reason that for the just like everything they talk about, there may be some like a kernel of truth to things, but the reasons for it are not what they say. So like,
No,
talking about legacy characters and all, taking one character and now you got another one that's kind of another version. One of the reasons, the main reason they do that is because for one, comic book creators don't want to create new characters and give them to fucking Marvel and DC. How many decades have we seen what happens whenever that happens, right?
they don't get paid.
Ed Brubaker talking about he didn't get paid shit for Winter Soldier, and it goes on and on. So like that's what they do in order to just, because how else are they going to create characters that they can already own the IP to? And you know what I mean? It's a corporate fucking thing. There are problems with the corporatism of Marvel and DC, absolutely. But these guys then taking it and pointing it at basically essentially saying that it's because wokeness and because leftist progressive ideals and shit like that. It's like, hold on, man, you're not only fucking being a bigot in a lot of cases, you're not even addressing the fucking problems that really exist.
You got motherfuckers, friends. I'll use that term loosely. Turn to fucking foes. You got you got haters. They're going doing some extra shit, right? Going out of the way, and that's the sad thing. These guys are fucking 40 and 50 years old, acting like bitches. At least with like Nerdette, she's a woman. I expect it from that dumb heifer. She's a broad. That's what they fucking do. They get emotional.